So recently I've joined the running bandwagon, and honestly, it's been really fun. I recently did a 5K 2 weeks ago, and it was really nice to have and just be a part of. Just seeing so many different types of people, young and older, running and being healthy and showcasing really just a nice, comfortable lifestyle. Really changed my perspective on running and how things are. Especially now with social media and how people are portraying running. I feel like a lot of people now are just kind of in it for an aesthetic and just the type of popularity that it's in is kind of making it weird with the run clubs and everything, especially. But I think now for me, even just running anywhere by myself and making sure I'm comfortable and going at the right pace for me, it's really helped change my life a lot, honestly. And not even just running as well, too. Any types of cardio, like walking, stairmaster, jump roping, the elliptical, the cycling, all those types of things have helped as well. But I think running gives me a new, profound perspective of things, especially if you're running like outside, whether around a neighborhood or around a track. Just those different type of settings and environment. That's different than just like your traditional running on a treadmill. I think running has great benefits, especially with your health physically, but then also too mentally. To push yourself and to learn more about yourself through running, making sure you have the proper stamina, learning how your body deals with the terrain on the ground, how your feet deal with it, how your legs deal with it, all these different types of things. I think it's important. And just exercise in general is so important. And I wish more people would do it actually, even if it's small exercise or light exercise, like a few push ups, walking a little bit more than normal, and just eating the good foods as well. That's important too, because I think those things will be important, especially as you get older and your body starts to change a bit. It'll be those habits that you did in your 20s and 30s that really help you out, set you apart from people. I know some people, even when I was at the 5K, I seen some older people who looked so great in shape. You wouldn't have even known that they were 70 years old and they're running the 5K. And so, just that health, you can see that they took care of themselves, took care of their body. They didn't let it go to waste. And so that gave me a lot of motivation and inspiration as well too to see them do it and to know that hey, when I eventually get to that age, that I can also still be healthy, can still run a 5K, and still enjoy my life. It's a small thing sometimes that really help you get to where you want to be, and it's okay to you know shorten it down, even if you only run for 30 seconds. That's still better than nothing. I seen a quote the other day that said, "Those who move are still better than those who don't start." So even if you are running, don't worry about getting a fast pace or having to have long strides or you got to run an hour long, to feel successful. Sometimes that's okay to not do all that. Like actually yesterday, my friend wanted to run 5 miles with me. I was like, yeah, I'm down. Even though I don't usually run 5 miles, and we're running, and about 3 miles in, I said, yeah, I'm not gonna run 5 miles today. I'm gonna chill, walk the rest, and take it from there. And my friend understood, and we walked. And for me, that was my pacing. Because if I ran any further at that moment, I probably wasn't gonna finish. So it was good for me to pace myself to make sure I'm all right, especially now as it's getting warmer, as we move closer to the spring. It's definitely good that I maintain myself the right way. But running is just different now. It's something really fun. Um, it's a really good benefit, and I like the fact that running that you can really do it just about anywhere. You don't really need much to do, even if you're going in circles somewhere. You still can go for a run, and you can go for a walk. And I think that's so important to have because nowadays with people who tend to like stay at home and not really exercise and stay at home and eat junk food and not really be healthy, it's good to kind of stand out yourself and see your body kind of develop too as you are running and seeing the difference it makes. Now of course, like, weightlifting is still important, you should still have that in there, but I feel like running really changes your appearance a lot differently than weightlifting. Maybe that's just my personal experience due to how my body is set up, but I've definitely noticed differences from running now instead of just weightlifting. And I'm gonna keep going keep improving and seeing where it takes me. But yeah, run and keep running.